Yo, what up guys, iReapism here, and welcome back to another video. This is episode 25 of RaZe Dev, and I'm kind of panicking right now. So I'm going to explain why I'm panicking, and that's because I was working on RaZe during my stream. Some of you might recognize this, and my stream randomly cuts out. And the reason for this is my computer froze. So what's happening here is there might be a chunk error that will refuse to save any data. So basically I'm right click or putting down command blocks that have success in them, and if these chunks fail to save, there will be no commands, or there will be no command block there, let alone the data inside of it. So hopefully after this test we don't see any of these, and basically I'm going to put redstone blocks over them just so I know for at least the single ones. Alright. I'm really scared. Hopefully when we come back nothing happens bad. Basically these chunks won't save a single thing, so as much things you put in there it won't save. So this is the best way I can think of testing it. So yeah, I have all the command blocks. So this covers 4 chunks, and it only can occur in a chunk, so I'm not too worried. It's basically when I was converting everything to 10 Hertz clocks. But yeah, you cannot use white wool. You will get a seizure. So I used red wool, so it doesn't look weird. But let's do the test. So we save. Alright, so the server starts with no errors, but honestly I don't trust it too much because okay, everything's good, all the chunks are good. Oh man, I gotta check every command block though of this just to be sure. So all of these did save, it appears, because the command block is there, but it could be a half saving chunk. Like it'll save blocks but it won't save the block data, so you have to look at all that stuff. It's something I can assume. I don't know if that's a thing, but as a programmer, or yeah, just as a programmer, you gotta like think outside of the box and think of what could potentially be an issue, and that's block data. So it might save blocks but it might not save the data. It's kind of two ways here. So if both save, we're good. If one only saves, we're still not good. So yeah, that's the best way to do this test. Unfortunately this happens, so now when I just save RaZe, there's an error when I save the world or stop the server, but when I start it up it's fine, so that's good. All I have to do is copy these blocks to a new world if I'm annoyed with it. I'll do that another time once MC Edit is less buggy than it is right now. It's not really too buggy right now, but future builds will be better than these builds, so yeah. I'm really happy about this actually for now. So everything will save, it appears. But basically why I did this is because I came onto the server and the experience calculator didn't work, and basically let's see, one sec, we're gonna set it to 0. There we go, it's working. But before it didn't work, and that's because the objectives weren't created, so it really got me scared because it obviously worked before. I didn't remove the objectives, so something got corrupted and I don't know what. I checked even this line that removes variables and I don't see anything that removes those scoreboards. So only removes admin, remove lock, and that's it. Yeah, so I was really scared, guys. Alright, I'm going to continue converting to 10 Hertz. And yeah, it appears to work. So if you want to hear what it sounds like, XP -3 100 levels ReApism. Alright, so this is what it sounds like. So it looks it's slower, but it's better, I think. It's more efficient, so that's how we're gonna roll. Basically everything's gonna work on a 10 Hz clock, except this one, because you need a 20 Hz clock to run a 10 Hz clock. It's so weird, but it's true. At least for entity controlled ones. Alright guys, so that's about it that I had planned for this episode until I start recording again. But I am off on a Saturday and maybe a Sunday, so I have so much time now to record. And right now it's Friday and I already got out of work at 6 p.m. so I'm just able to record till pretty late at night. So I'm just basically taking it easy from now here. Ease is not available at the moment to help me progress with the other systems, but I'm gonna see if I can give it a shot. So in this time I'm gonna work on the Reaper class. I'm gonna work maybe on the Death Handler to use the armor stats and all of that, which is gonna be a little bit difficult. The health system, we still didn't finish the you know, obviously we haven't finished the camps yet. They don't work the way they do. Basically we need a way to summon them and like make them disappear when certain characters are in range. The functionality works, but the way they're inherently activated in the game is not even there, so we gotta work on that. Well, I do, at least until Ease gets back. And yeah, so it's been kind of slow lately. That's why. And also huge long week at work. I worked 7 days in a row last week. It's so, well, 6 days in a work week, 7 if you count the day before the work week started. So yeah, it's very rough, but yeah, I'm off tomorrow. This is my last day of work this week. And yeah, Black Friday came along. I bought a jacket, and that's it. A $200 jacket to $30. I didn't go Black Friday shopping, my brother did. I just was at work, so I couldn't go. But yeah, it's awesome. Now to get back on topic, the 10 Hz clocks is a very good idea. You should not have 20 Hz clocks in, like, ever, like when you can use 10 Hz clocks. Especially if you're using a lot of 20 Hz clocks. Most likely you don't need a 20 Hz clock. Now you would think I would need a 20 Hz clock for the movement speed calculator, but 10 instances of clearing or setting my speed is about the same as 20, because the difference in 1 second of your movement is so minuscule that it doesn't really affect the game at all, if anything. So, and it makes the server perform so much better. Now, I talked about this a lot in my stream. I want to be able to have the redstone and RaZe be a very small priority, and have the game renderer for the server be a high priority. So the server loads the chunks and all that very smooth, and there's very minimal lag on any server that you run RaZe on. Also a very small redstone platform area. So that's my goal for RaZe, to make everything use as little redstone as possible. So yeah, I have to just convert this area to 20 or 10 Hertz, and that's about it. A lot of the redstone is a lot of fill strips as well. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back here working on this class, but before I do that, I just wanted to say I'm gonna upload some Smite videos. So yeah, expect to see those, and let me know what you guys think of them. Remember, RaZe, the map that this is inspired by, is Smite. So by watching those videos, you get an idea of really like what inspired this kind of large-scale map. It wasn't League of Legends. A lot of people think that. It's definitely not League of Legends. I never played that game to be inspired by it like that. But definitely Smite. Huge reason why I made RaZe. Because I like the idea of a MOBA and like a skill shot MOBA, like Smite is. So I'm gonna be playing that. I'm actually gonna go play it right now, so I'm gonna hop onto Smite, see you in those videos, and in this video I'll come back to the Reaper class. Plot twist. Yo, what up guys, welcome back to RaZe. So visually it looks a lot different. I got rid of a lot of the orange wool. It just looks really ugly to me, and I replaced it with black wool everywhere except there and some over there and there. But you know what? We're not going to work on the Reaper class this episode. I don't have too much time on my hands, and I want to do something a little bit special. I want you guys to understand the build map for RaZe in a more different way. I didn't spend too much time on this after we finished the build session because I thought it was, alright, now it's time for the redstone progress for RaZe. And I am incredibly wrong here. I should be spending a lot of time here because this is key to how you play RaZe. It's the map you play on, the same old map you're going to always play on. So I'm going to give you guys a visual tour with some music, and I want you to see how I walk through RaZe and basically the paths I take. And I'm going to highlight some points in the Meros, which is the top lane, and how much maneuvering there is actually there. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it.